Well, come back to another video. Below are 20 specialized concepts for combining flowers and vegetables in that space, focusing on companion planting, aesthetics, and high-yield production. 1. The classic French potager. The potager is a romantic kitchen garden where vegetables, flowers, and herbs are intermingled in geometric patterns. The layout. A central stone or gravel circle with 4 paths radiating outward. The 4-square garden. The mix. Plant scarlet runner beans over iron arches and surround them with purple cabbage and white alyssum. The flower. Use lavender as a low hedge to border your vegetable beds. 2. The polyculture market garden. This focuses on intensive no-till production on permanent 30-inch wide beds. The strategy. Alternate rows of vegetables with flower strips. The mix. Plant zinnias every 3rd row to attract ladybugs, which will protect your peppers and tomatoes from aphids. The benefit. High biodiversity reduces the need for pesticides. 3. The pollinator sanctuary and orchard. Use the perimeter of your 5,000 square feet. FT for dwarf fruit trees and the center for wildflowers. The layout. Semi-dwarf apple and pear trees along the fence. The mix. Underplant trees with barrage to improve fruit flavor and milkweed for monarch butterflies. The crop. Interspace the trees with zucchini and pumpkins that thrive in the partial shade of the canopy. 4. The cut-and-come-again garden, specifically designed for continuous harvest throughout the summer. The vegetables. Loose-leaf lettuce, Swiss chard, and kale. The flowers. Cosmos, sweet peas, and dahlias. The philosophy. The more you harvest, the more the plants produce. This is perfect for a side-hustle flower and salad business. 5. The Mediterranean sun trap. Ideal for the hottest, sunniest part of your yard. The vegetables. Eggplants, beefsteak tomatoes, and okra. The flowers. Sunflowers, to provide a windbreak, and nasturtiums, which act as a trap crop for aphids, keeping them away from your veggies. The aesthetic. Earthy tones, terracotta pots, and drought-tolerant herbs like rosemary. 6. The vertical edible wall. Maximize your square footage by growing upward. The layout. Use cattle panel trellises bent into tunnels. The mix. Grow cucumbers and pole beans over the tunnel. The flowers. Hang baskets of trailing petunias or lobelia from the trellis frame. Walking through a tunnel of food and flowers is a magical experience. 7. The night-blooming moon garden. A garden designed to be enjoyed after work in the evening. The flowers, moonflowers, white morning glories that open at night, and night-scented nicotiana. The vegetables. Focus on silver foliage plants like artichokes and cardoons, and white-fleshed vegetables like white icicle radishes. The vibe. Use solar-powered fairy lights to illuminate the white blooms. 8. The tea and tonic garden. Focus on plants that can be dried for infusions. The flowers, chamomile, calendula, and echinacea. The vegetables, stevia, a natural sweetener, and lemon balm. The use. Create a dedicated drying station in your shed to process your harvests into tea blends. 9. The cottagecore. Chaos garden. A deliberate, beautiful mess that mimics a wild meadow but is 100% productive. The technique. Instead of rows, use broadcasting. Mix seeds for poppies, nigella, carrots, and parsnips. The look. Plants grow together in a dense mat which naturally suppresses weeds and retains soil moisture. 10. The heirloom preservation plot focus on rare, antique varieties of plants. The vegetables. Glass gem corn, Cherokee purple tomatoes, and moon and stars watermelons. The flowers. Heirloom sweet peas and hollyhocks. The purpose. Save your own seeds at the end of the year to preserve genetic diversity. 11. The pizza garden. A fun, themed circular garden divided into slices. The slices. 1 slice for Roma tomatoes, 1 for bell peppers, 1 for onions, and several for herbs, basil, oregano, thyme. The flowers. Use marigolds, the crust border, to deter soil nematodes. 12. The shady edible retreat. If your 5,000 square feet is partially blocked by the house or trees. The vegetables. Spinach, beets, and radishes, all of which tolerate partial shade. The flowers. Hydrangeas and bleeding hearts. The strategy. Use reflective mulch or white-painted fences to bounce more light into the garden. 13. The brassica and bulb patch, a cool season garden for early spring and late fall. The vegetables, broccoli, cauliflower, and Brussels sprouts. The flowers, tulips and daffodils, bulbs. The synergy. By the time the spring bulbs die back, the heavy-feeding brassicas are ready to take over the 14th. The permaculture